Ever wonder why sometimes your brain seems to have a mind of its own? Well, you're not alone. Today we're diving into the delightfully odd world of our cognitive biases with some fascinating insights from the book You Are Not So Smart by David McRaney. Strap in because we're about to unravel the mysteries of why we think, behave, and make decisions in ways that are, frankly, not so smart. Let's start with a classic brain twist, the Dunning-Kruger Effect. The misconception: you can predict how well you would perform in any situation. The truth is, you are generally pretty bad at estimating your competence and the difficulty of complex tasks. The Dunning-Kruger Effect, first identified by social psychologists David Dunning and Justin Kruger in their 1999 study, is a cognitive bias wherein individuals with low ability at a task overestimate their ability, while individuals with high ability at a task underestimate their competence. Let's break it down. On shows like America's Got Talent, you've seen contestants who are confident they'll be the next big star, but then they sing, and it's a disaster. They lack the basic skills but believe they are top-notch performers. So why does this happen? These individuals don't have the metacognitive awareness needed to accurately judge their own skill levels. Simply put, they don't know what they don't know. But it's not just the talentless hopefuls who are affected by this bias. Even highly skilled individuals fall prey to the Dunning-Kruger effect, but in the opposite way. They might think, oh, this piece is easy to play, or anyone could do this, underestimating their own talent because they find the task straightforward. So, how can we combat this effect? First, feedback is crucial. Continuous learning and constructive criticism help people understand their true skill levels. For those overestimating their abilities, reality checks from friends, family, or even harsh reality show judges can be eye-opening. And for the truly talented who might undersell themselves, recognition and encouragement from others can help them see their real value. And now, a fan favorite: confirmation bias. The misconception: your opinions are the result of years of rational, objective analysis. The truth is, your opinions are the result of years of paying attention to information that confirmed what you believed, while ignoring information that challenged your preconceived notions. This is like your brain's love affair with its own opinions. Ever catch yourself saying, aha, when your favorite conspiracy theory pops up on your feed, but scroll past any counter arguments like their ads for toenail fungus cream? That's your brain on confirmation bias. Confirmation bias often manifests in the selective gathering of information. For example, you might only look up articles that support your view about a political issue, or choose to only follow social media accounts that echo your beliefs, thus reinforcing your existing viewpoints without challenging them. Even when presented with complete and varied information, individuals with strong pre-existing beliefs tend to interpret ambiguous information in a way that supports those beliefs. To break up with your confirmation bias, actively seeking out information that contradicts your current beliefs. This involves reading various news sources, engaging with diverse opinions, and considering the counter-arguments seriously. Training in critical thinking and statistical literacy can also help you recognize when you are likely interpreting data through a biased lens. Next up, the Texas Sharpshooter Fallacy. The misconception: you take randomness into account when determining cause and effect. The truth is, you tend to ignore random chance when the results seem meaningful or when you want a random event to have a meaningful cause. Imagine a cowboy wildly shooting at a barn, then drawing a bullseye around the bullet holes to boast about his marksmanship. Sounds silly, right? But we might be doing something similar without even realizing it. This fallacy occurs when we ignore randomness and instead see patterns that we want to see. Let's put this into a real-world context. Imagine a company claims their new weight loss pill works wonders, basing their proof only on a few success stories without considering all the other cases where it didn't work. They're drawing a bullseye around their best results, ignoring the rest. How do we avoid falling victim to this tricky fallacy? Start by recognizing that correlation does not imply causation. Just because two things seem related doesn't mean one causes the other. Always look for evidence from controlled studies, not just anecdotal stories. Second, embrace randomness. Sometimes things just happen without patterns or reasons. And lastly, always challenge your assumptions. Ask yourself, am I drawing a bullseye around my hits and ignoring my misses? Now, let's talk about the beast that we've all wrestled with at some point: procrastination. The misconception: you procrastinate because you are lazy and can't manage your time well. The truth is, procrastination is fueled by weakness in the face of impulse and a failure to think about thinking. Procrastination isn't just about being lazy. It's often driven by much deeper feelings like anxiety or a fear of failure. Ever delayed starting a project because it felt too big, too daunting, and too scary to even begin? Here's the deal. Our brains are wired to seek immediate gratification. We prioritize instant comfort over long-term gains, even if it means a mountain of stress later. This is sometimes called present bias. It's why we buy healthy groceries, only to end up ordering pizza because, well, pizza is ready and delicious right now. And let's not forget those New Year's resolutions. How many of us have vowed to hit the gym, craft that perfect beach body, and magically transform our eating habits? That's present bias, folks. In the moment, we truly believe we'll change. But then life happens, and our future selves keep preferring Netflix marathons over the actual marathons. To battle this beast, try breaking down your tasks and creating a schedule with deadlines. Not just one final deadline, but mini deadlines for each part of your task. This creates a series of manageable goals and deadlines that feel more urgent. Also, change your environment. Cluttered space, cluttered mind, right? Organize your workspace to minimize distractions. Make it a place where you want to work. Last one for today's video, folks: the spotlight effect. The misconception: when you are around others, you feel as if everyone is noticing every aspect of your appearance and behavior. The truth is, people devote little attention to you unless prompted to. The spotlight effect is our brain's little trick, making us think we're under constant surveillance. It happens because we are all the main character in our own story, so naturally, we assume we're just as important in everyone else's stories. This bias is often magnified in situations where there is potential for judgment by others, such as during public speaking, at social gatherings, or even when tripping in public. People believe that every little mistake is scrutinized, whereas others likely do not notice or quickly forget these minor errors. Start reminding yourself that everyone is too busy with their own lives and worries to focus excessively on minor slip-ups. You are not the center of their world, they are. We've just finished our very first tour of the amusement park of our cognitive quirks. Like, subscribe, and hit that bell if you want more rides. Share your aha or oh no moments in the comments. Keep laughing and learning, and remember, your brain is quirky, but it's yours. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for our next video.